In the UK, a bill legalizing assisted suicide has been introduced into Parliament. Christian Concerns' Andrea Williams explains why UK Christians need to oppose the legislation.
We know that we do not have the right to take innocent human life. Assisted suicide is not remotely compassionate. It would lead to many who do not know Jesus to spend eternity without him. It would send the terrible message that suicide is somehow the right response to vulnerability, pain and suffering. And many people in those situations, many people would feel sadly pressured into it.
Assisted suicide is legal and practiced in several countries, including Belgium and Canada. Williams tells of a 61-year-old man who was euthanized in Canada when hearing loss was his only listed medical condition. And Alexina, who at the age of 36 was smothered with a pillow after a botched medical suicide. That was in Belgium. Here in the U.S. in 1994, Oregon became the first state to legalize euthanasia after voters passed Measure 16, doctor-assisted suicide. Today, doctor-assisted suicide is allowed in 10 states and the District of Columbia. Folks, our emphasis should be on suicide prevention, not suicide assistance. And if you're a pro-life Christian, it's not only unborn babies who need safekeeping. The lives of the sick and the elderly also need protection. Throughout the Bible, God condemns the taking of innocent life. In Genesis 9:6, he says, "Whoever sheds the blood of man, by man shall his blood be shed. For God made man in his own image. The Creator and he alone decides when we live and die." Psalm 139:16 says, "All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be." So, folks, let's resist measures like this one in the UK that do not respect God and his authority over life and death. And let's celebrate life. The number of our days are in his hands, the giver and sustainer of life. Well, that's it today from the Global Lane. Until next time, be blessed.